bum, 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 bum.
Fan of the Hodaki Big Show podcast? Make sure you check out more from Jay, Smike and Keezy on their Instagram at Hodaki Big Show, or tune in to them 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hodaki. Thanks, mate.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Oh, how annoying.
Your headphones broken?
No, just one ear is working.
Ah, man.
It does my head in when that happens. I actually literally feel unbalanced and woozy.
Oh, yeah.
Makes me feel really woozy.
How would you feel, Jace, if I got COVID in the next couple of days?
Are you worried about that after going to the Warriors?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, my
crowd,
daughter's
eh?
sick. My daughter's sick.
I
Gave her a test today, though. She's not positive yet.
Well, actually,
do you think the spewy is COVID?
No, but tested her anyway, you know.
on
Yeah.
that, my partner went to an event on the weekend
What was it?
and has since found, it was a hens do, one of her mates, has since found out that one of the people that was there tested positive today for COVID. This is the first I've heard about COVID in so
ages.
long. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be fucking right, wouldn't it?
Is it? Yeah, who else has been in it? There's been heaps of it around.
Oh, there's
Well,
been
yeah,
none around me. Yeah.
It's still there, but it's just that.
No one gives a shit
I think
anymore.
I've got about 100 tests at home. You
Probably
know what I mean?
expired as well.
How long do they before they expire?
I think the ones I had in my drawer from last year, they expire this month.
Oh, okay, so it's about a year on it. Yeah,
But I mean, do they really expire? Who knows?
We don't know. This is the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, I don't
There's so
know.
many unanswered questions about this COVID.
Yeah,
well,
man.
as you know, I'm going away overseas soon, and I just think I won't.
Overseas.
Well, it might pay to put that on hold.
Over, you know what? My wife and I were discussing it the other day and said, you know, if we feel a bit woozy or sick, let's just not test.
No, that's right. Well, I think New Zealand's one of the few countries where if you're test positive before you go, you can't go. Something like that.
Right, okay.
But you just, too bad. It's too bad at this point. I think that's how I feel about it. Yeah, I wouldn't test.
Yeah, yeah.
Imagine that, though. Spend all that money. You're looking forward to it. It's a birthday present as well, Jace.
It is.
You see, and it's, you know,
We haven't
and
actually-
it's only COVID. They've sorted it
To
out
be
now.
fair to my beloved wife,
she
we
doesn't even
have-
want to go there later.
we haven't had much luck on that, but like with our bloody honeymoon, that was cancelled because the Bali bombing.
Yeah, but you didn't pay for that.
Yeah, I know, but it was still cancelled.
Still keen, though, weren't you? I know, that was bloody rude. That was the great tragedy that came out of those Bali bombings.
Yeah,
can
I mean,
just
if
say.
you guys want to get together and maybe organise a honeymoon for Hoity J,
Okay.
that could be a project
Yeah,
for
we're
you.
going to look into that.
Yeah,
How does
yeah.
Bali sound?
Yeah, have you been to Bali?
No.
And then
I'll
maybe
be
while
Mm.
honest
we're
with
there,
you, Bali holds no appeal.
Yeah, I've got to be
And
honest.
I'm going to say less than none. There's something about it up there. I don't know.
I've heard-
It doesn't feel safe, and I'm not a big fan of the Indonesian government. People,
gonna say
people,
people,
I
yeah,
love.
yeah, yeah.
Big fan of the people.
what if while we're there, I do another stand-up set?
Oh yeah,
And we could have a
sure.
second
But I don't want to
coming
get
of the
locked.
Bali
I don't
bombing.
want to get locked up. For 100 years for crimes against humanity just because we travelled together.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah. Man, it's going to be bad.
I've heard they've got great food and that there's a lot of monkeys. I mean, you know, they just wild everywhere.
They're crazy,
and
man.
they get attacked. People get attacked by monkeys
My
in
mum-
Bali all the time.
Yeah, my mum hopped off a bus once.
How was mine?
Mon Key.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. But she got
Any relation?
she hopped off a bus once holding a bunch of bananas, and then 12 monkeys ran and jumped at her.
A dozen monkeys.
A dozen monkeys
That's enough for
jumped
a
on
gang.
Monkey.
Where was she?
That was in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
Sounds like a bit of a made-up story to me, Keezy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made that up for attention.
Sounds like she went on some kind of a bender.
No, it wasn't a
Yeah.
bender thing. It was a work conference, and I went with her.
Came back a bit dishevelled.
Oh, did she? Yeah. Ah, this is pretty funny.
But it was 12 monkeys.
12 monkeys.
Because what did she have? She went over there for a work do. And she
It wasn't
brought
a work
and
do.
she-
It was a conference.
a
Oh, it was a-
conference.
oh, even worse.
You know what I do when I'm away for a work conference in Kuala Lumpur?
Get
I buy
hammered?
a big bunch of bananas.
Do you want the full story? So
I
we were
don't-
on
I
a
don't
bus.
think you can handle the full story.
We were on a
Keezy.
bus, and there was a tour guide who, as a joke, gave her a bunch of bananas and said, "You hop off first, you take the bananas, and then once we're all out, we'll feed the monkeys."
Oh.
And so he sent Monkey off first, and then as soon as she stepped off the bus, there was already monkeys on the roof of the bus, and one of them jumped onto her head, and then the rest, yeah, they just bloody,
Funny.
yeah, it was
Very
funny
funny.
actually.
It was quite
We all
funny.
laughed
What
about
was
it. Yeah, yeah.
there was filmed 12 Monkeys, wasn't there, with
there's
Brad
a
Pitt?
dozen monkeys.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis.
What's 7
Madeline
years in
Stowe.
Tibet like?
It's pretty good. I remember that
yes,
when it
is-
came out.
It
It's
is
worth a
okay.
watch.
That's
Yeah.
bad
It's-
as well,
it's-
isn't it?
It's pretty hot, Brad Pitt.
Yeah, because I got
It's
served
a
it,
high level of Brad Pitt.
and it had the word Tibet in it, and it had a photo of Brad Pitt looking quite high level, as you're saying. I was like, that sounds like a good movie.
It's when he's quite blonde as well.
Can I
God,
ask-
he's just...
Can I ask the question, though, re Brad Pitt? Is he ever not?
No, he's never not.
Yeah.
California, he wasn't that hot.
But even like, what was that one, the recent one,
Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
Once Upon a
it's a
Time in
Green
Hollywood.
Day.
yeah, Once Upon a Time, which I didn't
Which
like.
you didn't like. Yeah.
Even then, he was hot. And
Well-
he's quite a lot older now.
Well, he is
was
older.
massively
Well,
hot.
he was also playing a stuntman
Yeah.
in a hot one.
Yeah, it was,
Brad Pitt one.
I have this vision of him on a roof with
Oh,
his shirt off.
yeah.
Yeah, and he was,
That was good eating.
he was looking so good.
That was
man.
good eating.
What was that in? He's got gutters for days and Snatch.
Oh, God, does he what?
And don't even get me into
great
Fight
thing,
Club.
The great thing, oh, yeah, that's the dream.
Oh,
isn't
you
it?
know, I tell you the one that my wife has
Legends of
mentioned.
the Fall.
No.
Troy.
No.
Great
And that
flick.
a number of women have mentioned to me where he was hello there. It was early doors
Yeah.
with old
Thelma and Louise.
Thelma and Louise.
Yeah,
He
his
plays
first,
a sort of
first role.
Which one's he?
he plays a
He's
sort
the
of
hot
random
one.
cowboy.
Have you seen that, Keezy?
Nah.
It's on
Oh.
Netflix. You got to watch
They
that.
drive a car off a cliff, right?
Yeah, that's
Have
the
you
end.
never seen
Yeah.
Thelma and Louise?
Nah.
Great
That
movie.
is a great movie.
Great movie. Your missus will love that. I mean, you'll never be able to get her to watch it.
Nah, because she'll want to watch the block.
Well,
or
you would have
something.
put her to bed.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, there's another guy in that my wife thought was he used to have a crush on too.
yeah.
The
copper there.
the husband of
Yeah.
was either Thelma or Louise, the nice husband
Yeah.
with the blue eyes. But I can't remember
Chris
his name.
Cooper.
No, but I think he's massively deteriorated now. I saw a photo of him just
It's no
recently.
good,
Yeah,
man. It's a
suck on that,
shame.
man.
In your face.
In
You
your
wanna-
face, man.
You want to go on my missus? You're going to have to step up your face game. But what I loved about Brad Pitt in that Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, you'll know this, Jace. Keezy, you won't know anything about this.
Right. Some
You know-
actor chat, is it? Here we go.
But, character arcs.
Oh, yeah.
You know about character acts. So
Totally.
they are something happens, they're forced to change
Yes.
by the end of it. In that one, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Brad Pitt is exactly the same all the way through. His first line in it is, I try. Talking about what a guy says, oh, you must be a great friend. He goes, I try. And then right at the very end when he's in the ambulance, Leonardo DiCaprio says, you're a great friend. He goes, I try. He is exactly the same all the way through.
you
and
like
that's
that?
why he fucking rules.
Oh,
Yeah, I love
right.
that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's
I
bucking the
don't see why you
trends.
have to change.
Yeah, yeah. Actually,
You can
how
just
about,
be cool as fuck Brad Pitt all the way through and just be a
The
fucking
thing that
legend.
annoyed me
Hang
about
on.
that movie was there was just way too much driving around in cars with soundtracks.
I liked it.
I didn't like that.
Yeah.
That annoyed the shit
No,
out
I
of
remember
me.
when you saw it. No, I loved it.
Here's
and,
the thing.
and I watched it again and I loved it even more.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keezy. The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
so
I might have to
movies,
see it again.
you know movies, right?
Beautiful
Yeah.
movie.
You know, like flicks.
Yes.
There's always, equilibrium, disequilibrium, resolution. Everything's good, then it gets bad, then they fix it.
Yeah.
Can you make a movie where everything's just good for the whole movie and then the credits roll? Like, so for example, the example I'll give you is like the first Harry Potter movie, right? My missus loves it when they're buying wands and going to school for the first time, meeting their friends,
Yeah.
and then it gets scary when the bad wizards come.
Yeah.
Can you just do a 2-hour long movie where it's just all about going to school, getting your wand, and then the movie ends at the end where they pass their exams and it's all happy and nothing bad happens? Could you do a movie like that?
Well, you could, but no one would watch it.
Mogi on that front had a great idea for a television series. I think it was you about a cop
Sounds like me.
that had an amazing home life and personal life.
Yeah, that's
and just
right.
had the most
That's
amazing family, was the most amazing dad, but a really shit detective.
So cops.
Isn't it
So
Good Guys?
the best cops in the world.
Always have just terrible home
Yeah,
lives.
the
yeah.
alcoholics, the
Yeah,
wives
yeah,
died,
yeah.
all of that. But they're
Yeah.
incredible detectives.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this you have that he's got an awesome, but he's a useless detective. He's fucking hopeless. He can't solve shit.
And then he goes home and his wife gives him a hug and his kids hug him and
That's right.
and he's a great dad.
That's sort of similar to the Will Ferrell in that Mark Wahlberg movie.
It is, except he's a tax agent. Or
That's
something.
right, yeah.
But that is funny. I saw some outtakes of that. Have you seen that?
and his wife's
No, what's
Jessica
it called?
Alba.
It's called The Good Guys,
The Good
and his
Guys, yeah.
wife is Eva Mendes.
Eva Mendes, sorry, yeah.
And she's, smoking hot, and Will Ferrell's with it, and he's like an accountant for the police. And Mark Wahlberg's coming over, going, how the fuck is that your
And he's
wife?"
really rude
He's
to
like,
his
sorry about her, she is rugged to look at. I know she is not easy on the eye.
Yeah,
And she just
Good Guys
adores
with
them,
Russell Crowe and
No, that's The Nice Guys.
oh, the nice guy. Okay.
Yeah.
How do you get those two mixed up, boy? Jeez.
Yeah. No, I just
Yeah.
got the titles of.
Yeah, funny, man. Fucking funny.
Yeah, it is
Oh,
good.
God.
So you don't reckon you could, if someone
You
clever
have to
wrote it,
you got to have stakes.
but do you have to?
I think you do.
Because
Well, because it's, otherwise, what are you doing?
People, what are they investing in?
they're investing in just an amazing look into this amazing world where everything's fantastic.
I'm trying to think what that would be like.
But it's like how Tarantino, who's obviously a talented writer, he just kept Brad Pitt's character arc the same, which most movies don't do.
No, but that's right. But he is the counter to Leonardo DiCaprio, who was all over the show.
Right.
So you get somebody to be completely the same, a straight line, and then this other guy who is a fucking shambles, a wavy line
Right.
going around that. So he's the Rock
Right.
in it, which is
So it wouldn't
gold.
work without Leo being all over the show.
A shambles,
Right,
yeah.
okay. I just feel like I wish there was a movie where you just get built like it's all fun and games. Like, have you seen Disturbia with Shia LaBeouf? It's
Yes.
like, remember, he's on home detention and then the girl moves in next door and it's kind of like this funny
It's a
rom-com.
rear window.
And then all of a sudden...
LeBouf.
and then all of a sudden it gets really scary and horrible and stuff. But the first sort of hour was actually just quite an enjoyable, funny situation. And it would be nice if they just got together and then there wasn't a murderer hiding bodies under his house. You know what I mean?
Well, I imagine
still
it would
enjoyed
be
it.
like.
Well, it's like a romantic comedy, isn't it? Which is pretty much that.
But there's
then
always
you have
something.
to have. Well, yeah. Well, they have to. There's normally miscommunication, which means they don't get together.
Yeah, can't
and
it
then
just
they
be
realise.
a great love story and there's no... I
But
surely...
you have to fight for love, don't you, Jason? This
You
is the
do,
thing.
mate.
You can't
You
just
do.
go. You can't just go. Oh my God, you're amazing. Let's get married. Okay, happily ever after. I mean, who gives a fuck?
Well,
about
you could
that
just
kind
do
of
that,
stuff?
and you could call the movie
Totally.
"Happily Ever After," and it's just an amazing love story of how
But
two
that's
people fell
like
in love.
putting it the flip side of that, Keezy. Having a really grim movie, right?
Well, and that's not what I want. It's the complete opposite of what I want.
Yeah, I know, but
Right.
it's the same. I'm going on the same lines, following the home life of Keezy, and it's just the dude drilling porn, eating
drill porn.
ham and
How do you drill porn?
You mine
I'm mining porn.
ham and pineapple pizzas, getting beers eaten every
Yeah.
night. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
night after night.
And who'd play that? Brad Pitt. Yeah, I'd watch that. I reckon that sounds pretty good. You forgot me putting the wife to bed and playing PlayStation for 5
Yeah,
hours.
yeah.
I like that.
No, I think you'd have to be single.
Right.
Just to
Good luck keeping me single, mate.
Old Keezy.
Jesus.
What?
Bloody hell.
Struth.
What?
Christ.
Why don't we have a crack at writing that movie? That's just happy the whole way through. Let's do it together as friends.
Let's not, Keezy.
Did you say let's not or let's snot?
Let's not.
Okay.
Let's.
I wasn't
So if
having
you're
a
going to
go.
start snotting, then we better bloody batten down the
I
hatches.
wasn't going to have a go at your nostrils.
Yeah, okay.
How are they today, anyway, by the way?
Yeah,
How-
massive. How are yours?
Yeah, no, are they? You got a clear run there? Ooh.
Nasally bastard.
Honestly,
Jeez.
I only ever get 1.5 at best
Right, okay.
because I had nose problems growing up and adenoids removed and all sorts of shit when I was a kid, which is why I sound nasally.
I always imagine you're a sickly kid.
I wasn't a
Yeah.
sickly kid. It was one
Same.
instance.
Same.
And I
So
had
ma-
asthma.
Is that when the pants shatting start?
That's and
Started.
I do, man. I just have such a picture of Kitty Keezy as Keezy the kid, and it's hilarious.
I did have asthma. I used to get earaches a lot and chest infections.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. And you chat yourself all the time.
I did. I didn't shit myself that often. I genuinely can't remember the
No,
last time.
I just remember you. I just remember you.
Yeah, well, you
I
weren't
just,
around.
I have a vision of you being a sickly kid, always home from school with Mon tending to you with a hot flannel and, giving you antibiotics.
Well, yes, that did happen a lot.
Pumping you good shit.
A lot of
It's a
augmentin
antibiotic.
for my chest infection. Had a lot of cough syrup. What's that, Pamol? Is it Pamol?
Yeah, Pamol. That's what I
Pamol.
got the kid on at the
Yeah.
moment.
Oh,
She's, she loves
Jesus,
that.
we love the Pamol.
Do you have the little triangle measuring cup thing?
No,
Yeah.
she just drinks it straight out of the bottle.
Yeah, nice.
Good stuff.
Your Horaki Big Show Keezy word of the day is
Sickly.
Sickly.
Don't look at me and giggle and say sickly.
Just going to get a drink of water, fellas.
I'm going to
Yeah,
get
you
another
go.
pair of headphones. These are fucked.
Hey, don't forget to send all the Keezy words to the Hodaki Big Show on Instagram and your cell phone number, and we could be calling you Monday, aka today, with a prize pack. Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at HoidyJ, at Mr. Mike Minogue, at Chris Key NZ, at Call Me Pugs as well, producer Pugs. Get amongst.
Thanks, mate.
Ah.